What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is March the 26th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And with that said, let's get right to it. So starting off with some good old data, there isn't really anything coming out today that's going to disrupt the broader market. But despite that though, you do have the futures nice and green. There's a lot of optimism in the market, as you can kind of see right here. And plus Trump's media, that whole rollout is going to be kicking off today. So I think that's where just FOMO on a lot of different fronts are going to kind of kick off. And plus, aside from that, the fear and greed index, even though it did go down a little bit yesterday, it is at 67. So people's appetite for risk is still very high. Getting right into it though, you do have SOFI slightly red, and that is because it's bouncing off of a very strong resistance level. So it is down slightly based off of no news, no SEC filings. Shorts aren't doing all that much. We should have a update associated to shorts later today, and that is provided by the NASDAQ. But at the time of doing this video, 19.44% of the free float is being shorted. And so some key points to watch for today. Right now with it at $7.40, you'll want to watch for that 747 and vice versa. Even though it says 681, there is a smaller resistance or a support level right here. So $7.23. So you'll want to watch both of that. So 723 and then that 747. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. Moving on, Tesla seems to be having a very nice bump up, and that is most likely due to the Bangkok show that's unveiling or kicking off today. So I think that's a good thing. Maybe some people are seeing some optimism associated to Tesla, but right now shorts aren't doing all that much. Shorts have actually increased over the last little bit though, because 3.47% of the free float is being shorted, and it was always within the 1 to 2.5 range, and now previously it was 2.91. So shorts have been starting to get back into Tesla somewhat, and if you are looking at trading Tesla with it at 178 and change, it is trading between this R1 and this R2. So 179.21 will be that next strong resistance, and then 176 will be that next strong support. So kind of just take note of that. So if there is a pullback, it should potentially touch this R1, but we'll just have to wait and see if it does hold or not. SoundHound seems to be having a very nice bump up. So I did do a video yesterday saying that SoundHound is kind of due for a nice run up, and so today there has been no news, no SEC filings, nothing like that. I did talk on this yesterday, so this news, but more so it would be their technicals. That's probably one of the biggest driving factors causing SoundHound to go up, because it did bounce off of this range, this pivot point right here. So in essence, it can run up to that $8 range in my opinion. It can't really break that unless there is some fundamental news that does come out, or as I said in my video yesterday, just the insiders just shut up and stop selling. So that's just my own opinion, of course. But moving on, so you do have Stoke Therapeutics, ticker is STOK. This is what they do, so you can pause it and read through it. So biotech based out of the States. Seasonality, so for March and April seems to be very bad months. May seems to be a fairly good one, up 16% over the last 4 years. But beside the point, this is the news that is causing it to go up. And so they did unveil their Q4 earnings, which in my opinion were somewhat okay. So most likely it is due to this news that's causing it to go up, or maybe a combination of both. But nonetheless, fairly good stuff. Shorts are increasing slightly, so around 65,000 shares, so not all that much, but 11.49% of the free float is being shorted. If you're looking at trading this, so with it at 11.55, it is right below this R1. So 11.60 will be that next strong target for this company, and then vice versa if it does retrace down, which I don't anticipate it for it to do that, but $7.54 will be that next strong support. So all in all, a very volatile stock. And even looking over here just generally, so it does have a lot of good volume, so about 2.5 million on a daily basis. Pre-market though, it's already far exceeded that, so again, take that into consideration. And finally, Viking Therapeutics, it is up 15.33%. This is what they do, so you can again pause it and read through it. And seasonality, usually March seems to be a fairly bad month, but this company clearly is a good performer. So for the last 8 years, April through December does usually have a positive result. So that again is something to consider. 7.57 billion market cap, and this is the reason why they are up. So based off of this news that came out at 7:03. Also on a side note, if you are looking for a lot of good compiled information such as everything I share with you, like SEC filings, if you're ever curious if a company has done a reverse stock split or forward split in the past, you can definitely take a look at all of this information. So it makes you a better investor. But Seeking Alpha Premium does have a 7-day free trial. So click on the link in the description below or the comments. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. Highly recommend that. As far as shorts, they're not doing all that much. 11.31% of the free float is being shorted, and that works out to be 11.7 million shares overall are being shorted. Of course, a lot of the stocks, actually all the stocks I did bring up, maybe SoundHound potentially, but none of them are really short squeeze plays. Again, dependent on SoundHound because that one is a very big AI / momentum play. But beside the point, I'm just bringing this up as a more of an analysis just to see what they are doing or not. And so right now with it at $81.15, it is between this R2 and this R3. So 82.16 will be that next strong target for Viking, and then if it does pull back, 76.80. So let me know your thoughts on all of these stocks. Is there any other stocks that you are watching or not? So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And one final thing I wanted to share with you, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for an account with MULN, throw $100 at it, and you get 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. So take advantage of this. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.